What's goody, people? Welcome back to another night. Last night was full of shocks, twists, turns, reverse eliminations. Every single night we are getting one step closer for Diamond to find her true love. The one match, we got 4 contestants remaining. Tonight is about to get even more lit. Welcome back to Faraway Bae. I'm your host, Joey Sasso. Diamond, where you at, girl? What's going on, Diamond? How we feeling after last night?
Hey, how you feeling? Right, Joey, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. It's a whole new day. I'm trying to look forward and not backwards, and I'm so happy to be here. Thank you again for having me, Joey. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I mean, I think Zantel here with her comment said it perfectly. Last night was intense. I felt like I was saving my friend from leaving the club with a bad one-night stand. Thank you, Joey Sasso. # plot twist. Yeah, I mean, we got to recap last night. So you got to go on a one-on-one with Carlos. The audience was feeling your guys' vibe, thinks you guys fit together beautifully. And then we broke out the bottles of tequila when you know things are going to get lit with a little game of Never Have I Ever. We got to learn a lot of inside personal information about the rest of the guys. And then when it came time to elimination, there were a couple of shocks. Let me go through them. First, you saved the king. Without hesitation, the audience was like, what is she doing? They couldn't believe it. And then it came down to Carlos and Jose. You decided to let Jose go. You were in tears. You were heartbroken over this. And then at the last minute, I gave you the option, if you wanted to bring Jose back for one more day to have another chance at winning your heart. After all that happened last night, it was so much to take in. What's like the last 24 hours of your mindset been going into tonight?
Yeah, so I woke up sick because all that tequila. However, you know, I just been really, I had to take off today. Like, I was like, I can't even work today because I'm just been an emotional wreck. You know, I'm so happy that Jose even wanted to come back after, you know, I said, you know, bye. And I felt real bad, you know, in my heart. I was like, I just don't want to be that person. Like, I just don't, because I feel he's just amazing. And Carlos, everyone, like, there's each and every guy holds something that I like so much, right? Like, there's like I wish I could just take everything from them and just build my own guy.
Yeah, no,
you know, I know that each one of them hard to pick.
We're left with 4 great guys, and I mean, last night it should have been 3 more today, but because the decision was so hard, you know, we're still stuck with the same 4. So hopefully, with everything we got in store today, your decision during elimination tonight could be just a little bit easier. So one of many twists last night was typically all the guys are used to getting their challenges at the end of each episode. We told them, we're not telling you your challenges right now. You're going to have to wait, and you'll see what that's going to be. Probably the best time for them to hear that, too, after having a couple cocktails. But this one is one I think is really awesome. I think the audience is going to really like this. I think now that we've gotten acquainted with all the guys and we're getting to see a little bit more of their personal life, one part of that is when you get introduced to friends and or family. So for tonight, we told the guys each to make a video talking about their best friend, because I think it's important to see how someone talks about someone in their life that means something to them. So I'm going to have something in store after that. But first, let's watch Carlos's video talking about his best friend, Jack.
Trustworthy, honest, he's a very hard worker, and he's a very smart guy. Going on vacation, traveling to a different country, different city, that is hand down. It's very hard to beat that. I would say a good book. He loves to read and write, so a good book and just support from his closest friends. Whole month paid vacation in Hawaii. I don't think neither of us are gonna forget that. Golfing, he loves to golf. and play video games. Good football game, baseball game on TV, and some wings. That's it. Fortune, I think he would like to have superpowers, as as might that sound, and definitely become a published writer. I think he really wants to be one of the best writers in the world, and hey, why not? Heck yeah, I mean I do, and I think that he does too. Aliens, man, there's selfish to think that they don't exist. Come on. He will probably give me half of it because we're such good friends. No, I'm kidding. He probably won't. He'll probably pay debts, and then I don't know. He'll probably invest. If we had more, we'll probably go travel, go out somewhere. But let's be honest, $10,000 is not a lot. Genuine, someone that is charming and caring, that has a good heart, and just I hope that he would say I'm a good friend overall.
All right. Now, Diamond, before we get into this, Miss Rona 2020 said, "Where is Diamond's dirty martini glass been?"
It's right here.
People like to see that martini glass. All right, that's
It's
it.
right here.
Okay, so
It's not too far away.
how do you feel seeing Carlos talk about someone important in his life, one of his good friends? Anything surprising for you, or pretty typical as to what you think Carlos would be like with one of his friends?
Exactly. It's exactly how I picture Carlos. Carlos is like an overall good guy. I know I said it before, but he really is. And I can't wait to actually talk to his friends and really get to know him a little bit more, you know? I know Carlos like he's fun. Like, as you see, he has traveling pictures with his homie and everything. So I think Carlos is a great guy, and I can't wait to see his friends.
Well, I'm happy you said that, because not only did each contestant make a video talking about their best friends, we also have their friends here tonight, so we can grill them. We can ask them whatever you want. Diamond, I know you're going to ask some questions. You know I'm going straight for the jugular because that's what I do. We got to vet these guys out. So let's bring on Carlos and his best friend, Jack.
All right, let's do it.
All right, guys, we are back. Okay, this is why you tune in for a live show. Things happen. What are you going to do? We're doing a show from all across the country right now, so sometimes things happen. Thank you for staying patient. Hopefully you're on pins and needles, because I know Diamond is. So what we're still going to do is we are going to bring in Carlos's best friend, Jack, and we're going to grill him on everything that I want to know, everything Diamond wants to know. I feel like she's going to ask the softball questions, and I'm going for the R-rated, like I want the dirt right now. So let's bring in Jack.
Oh, yeah, Jack. Come on.
Hello.
Over.
Jack, what's up, buddy?
How we doing? How we doing?
We're doing good, buddy. We're doing good. What's going on with you, man? How you holding up with all this craziness going on in the world?
Oh my God, it's a roller coaster, but I'm good. I'm good. You know, thank God we just had that minute, because I was about to shed a tear the way Carlos was talking about me.
Yeah, man. What's it like for you to hear your best friend talk about you like that? Is it flattering? Sometimes people get uncomfortable when it comes to sharing emotion like that, and Carlos just doesn't seem like the type of guy who gets uncomfortable with that type of thing.
I mean, Carlos in a way is like, it almost sounds like a cliche, but like that's how he talks about me all the time. Like hearing him talk like that, like he's just so supportive all the time. Every conversation we have, he's just a wicked good dude. So it doesn't make me feel like you're just telling me things that I already know, you know? It feels good.
So Carlos is the type of guy who wears his heart on his sleeve. That's not an act for the show. That's just who he is.
That's how he's always been. Yeah, ever since I met him.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, Jack, you know I'm going to grill you, bro, because I have to for my girl Diamond. One common thing I see people saying about Carlos in the comments is that they think he's a player. And one thing about Carlos is he's been very honest about his past, his dating, and he doesn't say it in a cocky way. He's a guy who's lived life, and I truly believe he's here to win Diamond's heart, and I think he wants to really have a real relationship with her. But would you say Carlos has had a history of being not sleazy, but Carlos has gotten around, he just hasn't found the right one yet?
Well, that's crazy that those people in the comments who know Carlos so well think he's a player. No, I mean, you guys both use the term hopeless romantic, Yeah, I like to think of him more as like a hopeful romantic. You know, anytime he starts talking to a girl, we talked about how he wears his emotions on his sleeves. Like, he goes into it open-minded. You know, he's ready for whatever. I wouldn't call him a player. I just think that he's really open to, like, anytime he meets a girl, he's willing to give it an honest shot. You know, I don't think that detracts from him. I don't think it makes him a player.
Okay.
Wow.
Well,
I have a question for you, Jack.
Go ahead, Diamond.
Good question for you. I'm with Passionately Fit right now. She said, so why is Carlos single? And that is my question. So why is he single? If he's such a great guy and sensitive, so why is he single?
I don't know. Why are you single?
Oh, don't
You
talk
know,
to
I mean, I'm just saying,
I'm
like,
asking you. Well,
maybe
you know why I'm single.
you don't have to answer it. All I'm driving at is that sometimes, you know, for all of us, like, I'm single. It's just the right person hasn't come along yet. That's all. That's why Carlos is single. It just hasn't worked out. Hasn't been right.
Jack, let me ask you, why did Carlos's last relationship end? What was his last relationship? What brought that ship down?
Oh, Carlos is a busy guy. He's got a lot going on, you know, and the relationships that he's been in, it always seems to end up into, it's like a long distance thing. So they're trying to reconcile having like this long distance relationship and trying to make things work. And then, like, the fact that he's so busy, he just can't dedicate enough time for a long distance relationship to pan out. It just, I don't know. Unfortunately, that's happened a couple of times, you know?
Yeah, and you know, one thing we've talked about as the days have gone on this show, since everyone's been real honest, is everyone's best qualities and their worst qualities, because we're all human, and I think being open about that is something that shows a lot of strength of saying, like, you know, I'm a work in progress, like we all are. What would your honest opinion be on what Carlos's worst quality is?
Carlos's worst quality? I don't know. Let's see. I think he really cares about the fact that he comes across as a good guy. I think he really wants to uphold that image, and that is who he is. He's a great guy, but I think that also might make it tough for him to admit his mistakes. You know, like if he's on the wrong end of something or in the wrong, it might be difficult for him to kind of fess up and be honest about that.
Okay, I think that's a real honest question. And, you know, for me, with all the challenges we've done so far, like last night, they all drank, played Never Have I Ever. That was great. But I think this is probably the best one, because you really get to know something about someone when you're talking to people in their lives who care about them. Yeah. And for you being his best friend, what is your 100% honest opinion on Diamond for Carlos? Not should Diamond pick Carlos. Do you want to see your friend with Diamond? Can you see them actually having a future together beyond just this show when it ends?
I mean, I wish I got to know Diamond a little bit more, but of course, you know, I mean, what it boils down to is if they have chemistry, if they're right for each other, then I think it'll work out. I know Carlos is a great guy, and as long as you're a great girl, then I don't see any reason why you guys wouldn't give it a shot.
So in your opinion, Carlos is the guy for Diamond, and you think that he would be there for her and he would be committed to making it work?
Oh, I know he would be there for her.
Right.
So,
oh,
yeah.
wow.
My
Well, Jeff,
so here's the thing.
Go ahead, Diamond.
Yeah.
In Houston, so it's a relationship. Carlos lives in Houston. I know it's a long distance relationship. Have he ever dated anyone that doesn't? Well, could he date someone that's in a long distance relationship? And if he has, how was it?
I'm sorry, you kind of cut out just a little bit. Would you mind repeating that for me?
Yeah, of course. So I know that Carlo lives in Houston. So if him and I were to work out, it'll be a long distance relationship. Has he ever dated someone in a long distance relationship? And if so, how was it?
So he has, but he, like I said before, he's a super busy person. So it was a lot. Between that and the fact that it was long distance, it required a lot of effort. And I think that's one of the reasons it didn't pan out. But that being said, I also think that he's not with somebody because he hasn't found the right person. So if you're the right person for him, then there's no doubt in my mind that he'd be willing to take those steps to make things work. Even if it comes to relocating, I know that's something he'd be willing to do.
That's spoken like a true best friend, Jack.
Got his back always.
I love that. I'm the same way with all my boys. Everyone in my family, we're all the same way, man. So thank you so much for coming on today. I think you helped your boy out, and we'll talk to you in a little bit, buddy.
Thank you for having me.
Diamond, what are you thinking, girl?
Like, look at the comments. I mean, I'm looking at some of the comments, and it kind of makes me question too a lot of things about like commitment.
Yeah.
Since he is so busy. So
Yeah.
I understand, like, everybody's life is busy, and you know my life is busy. So I was just hoping that they just raise a flag for me, like, will we be able to, you know, commit because of our busy lifestyle and our busy schedule? So now I'm like questioning that now, you know.
Okay. Well, Diamond, here's what we're going to do. Your screen is frozen because we're trying to bring on people right now. So we're going to go to one more quick break to fix this tech issue. Everyone watching, please bear with us. This is a live show from all across the country. We're trying to make this work right now. We'll be right back after this quick break so we can try to get this figured out for you guys. All right, we are back. Sorry, guys, for the technical issues. In the meantime, we were live on my personal TVCO page. We're keeping this show going. And what everyone was saying is that I didn't grill Jack enough, and either did Diamond, because people are now kind of starting to turn on Carlos a little bit. Akeem said during the live broadcast he thinks I'm being too favoriting Carlos too much. I try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. So let's talk about this. Diamond, what do you got to say to both Carlos and Jack?
Wow. Well, thank you for you guys coming back. I know we had some technical difficulties, but you know, things happen. But we're here, and so I want to ask you before we get cut off again. Just saying, no, we're not. I'm gonna pray we don't. I want to know, a long distance relationship, how are you going to be able to make that work, Carlos, as well as, since your friend Jack told me that you are very busy, how are you going to manage your time in a relationship?
All right, I think that's a very fair question. I would like to start by saying that, honestly, I don't think time is something people have. Time is something people make. And when you really want something, you're going to make the time for it. Yes, I am a very busy guy because I'm a very, career oriented, and, I have a life that I'm building. At the same time, part of that life that I want to create is being with the right person. So I have no doubt whatsoever in my mind that I can find that balance between being with someone, even if it's long distance, and my career goals. So
yeah. Do you think I am worth the time to put in? Like, do you think I'm the girl that you would put that time in and try to make it work? Honestly.
Look, I'll be honest. I am getting to know you. I think you're an amazing girl. You are wonderful, and everything that I get to know about you, I like. At this point right now, I think so. I do. I really want to get to know more and to see you smile and to see where this goes. But, I'm not going to tell you a lie. I'm not going to tell you, yes, 100%. I don't know what tomorrow can bring. All I can give you is it right now. And right now, that is how I feel.
Well, Carlos, the one thing I want to ask you, man, because Akeem, when he thought I was being too favorable towards you, when, Akeem has said things, I've called him out, you say things, and he thinks I act a little bit differently. But I mean, I think you're always honest. What I can ask you in the most honest way is, what is it about Diamond? Because if you have a past where you've dated a lot of girls, you haven't really found the one yet, the one question still isn't answered of why Diamond? What is it about her that you're saying, look, I'm married to my career, I'm married to my job, but I'm willing to do long distance till we figure it out. I'm willing to move. What is it about her?
Oh, man, that is a tough question. But I can honestly tell you that right now, Diamond has that it factor. She has something that is very special, something that you don't really see or find often. And it's very hard to explain or to describe. It's just something that you feel inside. And as a feeling, it's just hard to put in words. And like I said, I am so thirsty and so willing to get to know more on that feeling, to experiment and see what it brings. So Diamond, 100%. I don't know you person obviously yet, but everything that I have seen so far, it captivates me. And I really genuinely want to get to know more about you. And I hope I get the chance.
Well, we got a comment coming in from Sam for Jack saying, Jack, what's the nicest thing you've seen Carlos do for someone else?
I mean, for me, he's offered to pay for my ticket to come see him. You know, like, I mean, I think when we were in Hawaii, I was at the time like barely working. We had been there for weeks. I was running out of money. He spotted me a bunch of money. Basically, anytime I've ever asked him a favor, he's done it. And I know everything I'm saying, like, it sounds too good to be true. But like I said, this was when we were shut off, but I'm not being dishonest. I'm not lying for Carlos right now. I'm just telling the truth. And like, he would give me the shirt off his back, and he's literally done that before.
So let me ask you,
what's the nice thing he done for a female? Sorry.
Jack, have you ever seen Carlos in any past relationships? Has Carlos ever been unfaithful?
Not that I know of.
No?
No.
But would you, I mean,
you would lie for him.
Yeah, you did say you would lie for him.
I'd lie for Carlos, but that doesn't mean that I am lying for Carlos.
So you really, okay, hold on. This is a good one from Passionately Fit. Does Carlos want to be married in the next 5 years?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He said, I mean, he's trying to build this life. I know he's working towards something right now. And I mean, he's missing, that's the piece that he's missing.
Carlos, what about you, bro? Where do you see yourself in 5 years, man? Give me your whole, mental evaluation where you can see yourself 5 years from now.
Man, 5 years from now, obviously, no quarantine. I don't have to wear a mask anywhere I go. That's the first thing. I will be past it by then. But that being said, man, I'm at a point, man. I really, really, truly want to find someone to keep building my life. Like, I've come a long way, okay? And I have done very well career-wise. But now I do feel like I'm missing that person to share with. I mean, what is the point to having a life? You cannot have someone to like build it together and share it, and continue moving on with that person. And look, I'm not a saint. I've never been a saint, and I have tried to find that person. And it has failed in the past, and that's why I'm like, man, maybe I don't know, maybe it's Diamond, maybe not, I don't know. But I truly, truly want to find that person. So that's where I am right now.
But let me ask you this one last thing before we get off here with Jack and you. So if you don't, because now all the guys have gotten really to know Diamond more, and Diamond's gotten to know them more. Say you get eliminated, right? Okay. Are you the type of guy, and Jack, what do you think? Is Carlos going to be the type of guy that even though he gets eliminated from the show, that as time goes on, he's going to try to see Diamond, he's going to try to reach out to her and say, look, I haven't been able to stop thinking about you. This was real. I'm still living my life. I mean, is he that type of guy, or is he just going to go, you know what? Hey, it didn't work out. I'm moving on. If
Carlos cares, he will. He's that type of guy.
Okay.
I would say this though. I like to be very respectful. I could even talk to her, but if she does decide to go with someone else, I'm always going to respect her decision 100%. I'm always going to care, but be respectful at the same time.
All right. Well, I mean, I think you pleaded your case. I think your boys got your back and answered things honestly. We're going to say goodbye to you guys. Diamond, let's talk one-on-one.
Thank you.
All right.
So we had some technical problems, but we also had a live going, asking audience members to ask questions. We came back. We had Jack. We had Carlos. I feel like you've gotten a lot of information on Carlos in the last 2 days. You've had one-on-one time. Has anything changed for you?
Wow. It's crazy that I'm so happy that we actually got a chance to talk to his friends. And you really get a chance to get in those deep questions. And then this was needed. This was much needed. So it definitely opened my eyes to a lot of things. One, that I didn't know he was so busy, but at the same time, who's not? Yeah. But I feel like, like you said, he'll make time for whoever, keyword, he feels he needs to make time for. He didn't say Diamond. Yeah. Whoever. So, I mean, it kind of makes me feel like, I don't know.
You gotta sit there. You gotta sit. Well, I think what always happens is you get a lot of things thrown at you at once, and you gotta just take it all in.
I do.
Space rolling saying Carlos still looks iffy. I mean, audience is commenting in. So next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna move on to the dude I saved last night. I had his back. We're gonna watch Kevin's video.
Okay.
Combination of good food and laughter. And when I say good food, I mean like soul food, like something her granny's gonna cook. like macaroni and cheese that you cook in bacon grease, like collard greens with the turkey neck with the ham hocks in it. Good food. Just how supportive that she is, no matter what's going on, or what I'm faced with, or what I'm trying that's new. She's always there, always in support of it, and always there to give advice and guidance if I might be kind of going off the deep end with something too. When she was getting ready to move from Atlanta up north to New York, and she had like a going away karaoke night. It was really, really cool. It was a great memory because we got to hang out, get loose, have a couple drinks, spend a lot of time together, not only with just me and her, but other friends. Her mom was there. That was just a really, really, really great memory. When I think back to it, it's probably my favorite memory of us at this point because she was so happy and you could just see it on her face. I mean, she was glowing. Out and about in the world, living life, whether that's, traveling, eating good food. It's gonna be on somebody's beach. I don't care if it's a beach in Florida, on an island, in New York, California, it's gonna be somewhere on a beach with a drink. It's gonna be somewhere on a beach with a drink. Tropical, little garnish. The best for their family, specifically her father. She talks very highly about her father all the time, so I think she definitely would wish for the best for him. I think she would wish for her career to be exactly where she wants it to be as well. And also, I think she would wish for more equality for women in the workplace around the world, more representation for women as well.
Wow. All right. We bring on Ashley, Kevin's BFF.
What up?
So-
What up, Ash? She in the building.
So Ashley, I gotta ask you, Kevin's video talking about you was very sweet. He said a lot of beautiful things. How long have you guys been friends for?
How long? I think me and Kevin been friends for 6 years?
Yeah, about 6 years. Coming up on 7. Yeah.
Okay. Now, again, I'm always gonna ask the tough question. Diamond, ask whatever you got to. You and Kevin.
I got you.
Together?
No, absolutely not. That's one thing I love about Kevin. He's never made me feel uncomfortable or been creepy with me. He's always been cool, kept it cordial, no weird placement of hands. You know how guys try to, be extra. He's never been like that.
Yeah, well, I think the cliche is always, whenever a guy says he has a friend who's a girl that he's really close to, everyone thinks they've either hooked up or they're just waiting to hook up. And especially if Kevin and Diamond, do get serious. Diamond, would that, after seeing them just briefly interact, is that something that you would have on your mind that would make you sketched out a little bit? You comfortable with it?
No, I'm definitely comfortable with it. But if he shows me something that's like something a little bit more, then I would have questions. But if they're friends like they say they are, I take it for what it is. I don't ever jump to conclusions unless you lead me to jump to conclusions.
Ashley, did you like Kevin's last girlfriend, his last significant other?
Nah, not at all.
Tell us about that last relationship.
Kevin's just a really good dude, and this girl just was not a good girl. She wasn't nice. Kevin goes out of his way. I think he told a story where he took care of the daughter. That's the girl that we're talking about. He took care of the daughter, but she was doing other things to other guys. And I didn't like the way she talked to him. I just had a really big issue with her. We had the same name. I was very.
Well, the audience believes it too. We got Such a Breeze said the way she immediately said no, you can tell she's telling the truth in regards to you guys not having anything going on besides being friends. So far with Kevin's time on the show, he's been very well spoken. Yesterday, he told a story, admitted to going through his ex's phone with some drama, admitted to it, and gave some context to it. What would you say? How would you describe his ex in 3 words? Because now that's something I think I'm thinking about as well as the audience. You can be honest.
Crazy, narcissistic, controlling.
Okay.
Wow.
And Kevin, how long did that relationship last for?
Joey, was too long. But yeah, that relationship was probably on and off over the span of about 7 years.
Damn.
Yeah, because I'm the type of person that if, you know, I commit to something, I commit to it, I give my all to it, I'm gonna go the distance for it. I'm gonna try to make it work, even when it's like, looks like this isn't gonna work out. You know, I kind of just have the faith that, you know, I guess I could, you know, bring some kind of life into it. And so, yeah, I probably held on to that situation for way too long, unfortunately.
Yeah, man, those toxic relationships, they definitely, you know, could be taxing. And I think you always learn from them for moving on of what you want and what you don't want. You know what I mean? I've been in a space of that in the past myself. Ashley, what would you say Kevin's best quality is?
He's just supportive. Like, he's gonna be there. Like, you can call him in the clutch. You know what I'm saying? When you down, you don't have nobody else to call. He's gonna come and be there.
So you think no matter what, with him and Diamond, that he would always be there for her? He's not the dude who's gonna abandon her. If he's in with her, especially him talking about his last relationship, that was with the wrong person. When he's in, he's committed.
Yeah, when he's in that thing, he is in that thing. He is in there. He is not going anywhere. He's 4:00 in the morning, your tire's flat, he's come to change it, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah,
even the comments are saying, Maria the Jaded said, Ashley seems like she'd call Kevin out if he decided to act up.
Sure. Yes, absolutely.
She would get me together.
Well,
she would get me together.
I think a common question I got to ask everyone is, you know, for you being so close to Kevin, can you really see him and Diamond having a future together? Do you think that she's someone that fits, you know, someone he can be with for a long period of time?
Yeah, she seems to have a good personality, nice, bubbly, positive. I think he needs that because he's the same. Doesn't really dwell on things and get upset. I see something happen. And then I'm a Zodiac person, so she's a Sagittarius, he's a Libra. That's actually a great match. And so, yeah, I think it'll be good.
Well, Diamond, for you, I want to give you the floor with something that...
Thank you. Time. Excuse me.
Come on, girl.
I was letting you have it, Joy. I was kidding. I was going to be quiet. So where did you guys meet?
Where did we meet? We met did we meet at acting?
No, we actually worked together. We worked, you know, okay, I can tell y'all exactly where we met. I started at a job and the same girl that she was talking about, I was still in a relationship with her and we were in the elevator and I was on the phone with her and I said, Ashley, stop tripping. And she was in front of me and she turned around and I was like, oh, no, my bad, I'm on the phone. And after that, we ended up sitting next to each other where we worked and, you know, from there, we just became cool.
Yeah. Okay. Passion Fit asked a good question. What does family mean to him, Ashley?
I think family means everything. Like, Kevin has gotten in the car and driven all the way to his family for birthdays, baby showers, all kinds of stuff. Like, and then go right back to go home, to go back to work, no sleep. Like, he's definitely family oriented for sure. Yeah.
And what is your zodiac sign? I'm sorry, I have so many questions.
Mine? I'm Scorpio.
I knew it. I should have guessed it.
Well, Ashley, thank you so much for coming on, helping give Kevin a lot more context for Diamond. We're going to say goodbye to you for a little bit.
Bye,
Diamond,
thank you. Bye.
What do you think? I mean, Kevin's thing is you can't fake consistency, and I think he has been consistent the entire time he's been here, but all that matters is what you think.
Yeah, you know, Kevin is such a great guy. Oh my gosh. There's no wrong with him, it seems like, you know. But I do have some questions. I wanted to know, does he have guy best friends? And why did he choose Ashley out of all his friends to come speak for him? That was my next question. But
Diamond,
yeah.
How was that not the first question?
I was trying to warm it up, Joey. I just want to hold it.
Diamond, we gotta keep the thing moving on. So from now on, any question,
okay.
You gotta get them right from the start. But you know, after that conversation with Ashley and Kevin, the same question I'll have going into elimination tonight is those things that you want to know about him. Is it going to be enough to keep him here another day for a chance to win your heart? That's the biggest takeaway I have from that. And with that, we're going to move on to the next person. We are going to check out Jose's video.
listens. You know what I mean? Like whenever I need somebody to talk to, he's there for me. He gives me solid, amazing advice, and I do not take him for granted. Just having some drinks and talking about what's going on will definitely cheer him up. Last year when I was on vacation and came down to visit the family, and we went out to South Florida, getting out of the Army. He was in the Army for 10 years, and I knew that it was time for him to get out. Sunday brunch, definitely number one. Every time I go down, that's the one thing we do is go to brunch. Arroz con pollo. Arroz con pollo is rice and chicken. Number one, world peace. Number two, lots of money. And number three, to be happy. My BFF definitely believes in aliens. I do too. This is something we talk about. You know, it wouldn't make sense for us to be the only beings in the entire universe. Call me and let me know. And we will definitely party after that. Smart, he's humble, and he's ambitious.
All right, we bring in Raul. Raul,
Hi,
what's
Raul.
going on? How you doing?
Joey Diamond, thank you for having me.
Of course.
Coming on, buddy. Thanks for coming on. So what I'm gonna do now, because I didn't know Diamond has like mad good questions ready to go. Diamond, I want you to ask some questions off the bat that you're interested in about Jose. Since you guys had a one-on-one, you had the same book. Go ahead and talk to Raul, ask him whatever you'd like.
Okay. Hi, Raul. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Diamond. Hello.
How are you? Okay, so I have a few questions. One, were you married to was he married to his child's mother?
He actually was married to his child's mother, so he actually cared about her.
So what happened with that relationship with his ex?
Just like everything, you know, once you've been in the military, you grow out of it, and the best decision is to, you know, if you're not, after a while, when you're together, then, you know, if it doesn't work out, the best thing is to do is, you know, you break up and you still stay friends. You know, they have a daughter together, and he's always there for his daughter, so he has a good relationship with his with the mother of his daughter. So,
good.
You know,
that's really good.
I think that's something that's good to establish, because you never know what that home life situation could be. You know what I mean? He could be here saying, my daughter's my world, this and that. I mean, we've all known people who sit there and talk a big game about being a stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying? So for you to come on and back that up is big. But I think the one thing I got to ask you, Raul, how did you feel about Jose getting eliminated last night and then getting another shot tonight? Like, what do you think he could have done better to not even be in that category of possibly going home?
Oh, man, I think Diamond knew what she was doing when she started crying at the end. It's all good, though. So when she knew she made a mistake, though. That's when she started crying. But, man, look, Jose's a good guy. He's always a very, you know, genuine, caring, loving guy. So, I mean, things that he could have probably improved on is probably maybe show more of his true side of who he really is, instead of being this, you know, interview Jose type guy. You know, he's actually a fun, loving, ambitious guy, you know, and knowing this person, when you really get to know him, Diamond, he will rock your world.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's a question I had, man, that, you know, I think Jose is a great dude. He is a stand-up guy, but he seems like a very, like, much more quiet, submissive type guy. And like, that's definitely his own thing. But I know Diamond wants a guy who has a lot of great qualities to him. So like, is he the type of dude who is going to, you know, try to wear the pants in the relationship a little bit and not just be like, girl, whatever you want, we're going to do this and that? Cause like, Diamond wants all the qualities he has, but can he turn up? Can he have fun? Like, there still has to be that element too.
Oh man, yes he can. See, the thing is, like I said, like I tell Jose and I call him, you know, he's not only, you know, one of my best friends, he's also my cousin, you know, so he could turn up. He could turn up, you know, that's why he comes down here to South Florida, and I'm always like, yo, cousin, let's go out. And then he'll turn up. You know, there's a reason why they call him Champagne Poppy. You know what I mean? You guys might not see it here. You guys might not see it here, but Jose likes to turn up. You know what I'm saying? He'll pop the Moet, he'll show out, and he'll have a good time. You'll be like, yo, Jose. You know what I mean? But he actually could, he does live that life. So, besides just being a genuine guy, he does turn up though.
So what do you think from seeing all of his past relationships? What do you say are like some of the biggest mistakes he's made in past relationships that you've seen recur?
Oh man, I could definitely answer this one real quick. Trying to fix mistakes. So Jose's the type of person that he won't give up on anybody. That being said, though, like, since he doesn't give up on anybody, they'll try. They'll break up, try to fix it, break up, try to fix it, break up, instead of actually like, all right, it's not working and leaving. But he actually said he's such a genuine guy. He tried to actually solve that problem, which in my opinion, I think that's a flaw. I think once they mess up one time, they out. But that's not me.
Right.
Jose is definitely that guy that will try to, he's that, that charisma. He's like, okay, well, I messed up. Let's try to fix this. Let's talk about it. So, a lot of people, they don't exist anymore.
Damn, man. Well, okay. If Jose wasn't on the show and, he came across Diamond's Instagram, this is always a fun one. Guys always slide into girls' DMs, and I feel like every guy has to have their own spin on it because girls are so used to guys just coming at them all the time. Like, you got to be the dude who says something right. It's a little bit different to try to get their attention. How do you think he would slide into Diamond's DMs?
You hungry? He'll definitely hit that up. Like, look, he will definitely hit that up. Jose says he can cook, and he'll definitely bring that out. He'll say, hey, you hungry? You like to meet at the spot? I know a really good spot, or I'm actually a really good chef. So he'll definitely go that route.
Wow.
Definitely Fit said, how did he get his nickname, Champagne Poppy? I know you've talked about it a little before. Give us the backstory to this, Jose.
I mean, well, first of all, I want to say how beautiful Diamond looks, as always.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, the backstory to Champagne Poppy, like I told you, when I first moved down to Atlanta, everybody mistook me for Drake for some reason, and it kind of stuck. But for me, I took, the name Champagne and Poppy, and champagne is something that you drink when you're successful. Something that you drink when you have ambition and drive, and you accomplish something.
Accomplishments,
so, yes. So it's all about accomplishments, and I feel like I've done that. And I actually took your advice, and I applied for my LLC, and hopefully in a few weeks it'll get approved.
It will. You speak it into existence. It will happen for you.
Diamond, do you got any more questions you want to ask Raul? Because I know with Jose, like, to me, this might be the most important one because you did eliminate him last night. We brought him back. We don't know if he's going to be here another day. I want you to have everything you need to know going into tonight's elimination. Anything else you want to ask Raul?
I do.
Go ahead.
So, Raul, has he had a relationship after his ex?
After his ex, he has had a relationship, just like everybody else. But he never badmouths any other women, regardless of what situation or what kind of issues they had on why they broke up. He has never said like, oh, she wasn't anything or whatever. He never talks about it. You bring it up like, oh, she was a great person, and he won't bring it up.
Gotcha. So if I were to become like his girl, whatever, how would, I guess, his family, like, since he has a family already, how would that blend? Would it be able to be a good situation? Like, would his daughter be okay? I know she's a little bit older. And then, like, his ex-wife, how would that happen? Like, what would happen with that? Would it be an easy transition, or would it be more so like, we don't know?
Well, it's funny that you say that, is because it would actually be a really easy transition, because Jose is a great father in the aspect of, okay, hey, I'm going out. When he came out of South Florida, he'll bring his daughter out. And then he's like, okay, well, we're going out at night, have a couple of drinks, we'll go to Las Olas down here or whatever. He'll bring his daughter. He never excludes his daughter. So when he opens up to a relationship, he talks to you, Diamond, as he'll talk to his daughter, just like a woman. He'll say, look, I'm talking to somebody, and he'll tell his daughter the same thing. Like, look, I'm trying to have a relationship. And that's why when it comes to it, it'll be an easy transition, just for the simple fact that he talks to you, how he'll talk to his daughter, and his daughter's understanding. So that being said, and you'll fit right in the family, Diamond, and I can't wait to go to Thanksgiving with you.
I know, right? One more question.
That's
How
right.
long were they married? How long was Jose and his ex-wife married?
What, 4 years, right?
Yeah, 4 years.
All right. Well, Diamond, hopefully you got everything you need to know. Yo, Raul, I appreciate you coming on, bro. Jose, you know I love you, man. I'm still happy you're here. We'll talk to you guys in a little
Appreciate
bit.
you, Joey.
Thank you. Diamond, what do you think? Because, I mean, that was an important one. We got KD saying Jose is a true gentleman and seemingly a great father. You eliminated him last night. You struggled with it. You were in tears. You were given the option to bring him back. You did. That's probably the most important person you had questions for. What's on your mind?
Yeah. I'm so happy I brought him back. I really wanted to have these conversations with him. And I felt like before I didn't have. So I was just going off of, my mind. And sometimes I can overthink things. I mean, I'm a Sagittarius. We overthink a lot of stuff. So I didn't have the right answers. So I'm so glad I was able to ask these questions because that was always on the back of my mind. Like, how would I be able to blend in? Or, with his family and his daughter, like, would she even like me? Like, these are questions that, you have to consider when you're dating someone who already has a child or already had a family, You want to make sure that it's going to be a good situation to get into, not a one that you're going to be like going through stress and hell. So that was some questions that I did have. But besides that, I know he's a great father. He mentions his daughter a lot. There's guys out here who have daughters and don't even claim them. So, or children that don't even claim them. So I love that he has brought her up several times. That shows me that he's a really good dad. And the fact is that I just had those deep questions that I really need to know. And I'm glad I got the opportunity to do that tonight.
Yeah, I think it's also very revealing of who he is, that Raul is his family. And he had his family
exactly
for him. And, that's something I'm all about, family. It's always my family with everything. As I wear a family over everything t-shirt, it's always family. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But at the same time, family will lie for you too now, not just best friends.
Yeah, but you know what though, Diamond? I really do feel like Raul was being honest. I don't feel like Raul was bullshitting. I feel like he was being real about everything.
I think so too.
And kept it there. Let's see. We got a comment. If she don't like you, no, that's not possible. Who wouldn't love you, Diamond? Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
I'm just happy you feel good about Jose because that was very important for tonight's episode for you to get things answered for yourself. But now,
is that my family, Mrs. D Jax? I was like, I don't know who that is.
Jose's
I don't know.
friend was genuine. It's his cousin, Raul.
Oh, thank you. Because my last name Jax. I was like, who is that?
So, Diamond, you already know who we got next.
Last but not least,
we got the audience favorite, Mr. Smooth himself. We got our boy talking about his friend Alicia. Let's roll Akeem's video.
Smooth.
I like burpees. She likes coffee, so we like surfing together. Give me your money. It's a great workout story. Me and funny pictures of cats. Her greatest achievement, hands down, has to be following a diet. Tea party with mom. Freshly baked croissant. She wished that carbs were healthy, health and success for all of her friends, and travel the world twice. Well, she's Canadian, so yes. First of all, she's gonna call me, and then we're ordering Domino's. Bang, boom. Funny, honest, and a little scary. She would definitely say that I'm needy, I'm hysterical, and I'm kind.
All right.
I'm already laughing at the comments.
What's up, Alicia? How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Look, we had to save this one for last because Akeem is the audience favorite. People love him or people love to hate him. That's just calling it as honest as it is. There's no two ways about it. He's always sitting here with his back against the wall saying, I don't know what it is that I do. I'm trying to be honest, but people think he's just being too smooth with everything. What do you think? The Akeem that we've seen so far, is this really him or is this an act?
No, that's 100% Akeem. I mean, I know that it sounds really too good to be true. And oftentimes, like, it kind of is. I mean, I know I mostly am yelling at him 99.9% of the time because he's making me do some workout that I cannot stand. But no, he's actually one of the nicest people I know. And I literally say this all the time. I like hanging out with him more than I hate all the crazy shit he makes me do.
Okay. So in your time of knowing Akeem, has he been a player? Has he gotten around?
Not really, honestly. I mean, you would think that, right? Because, like, he's gorgeous.
Well, we got Passionately Fit saying, I think they have a history, ... You guys ever hooked up? Come on.
No, never. Like, honestly, people say that a lot because we are very good friends, but we've never, ever crossed a boundary, and we never will.
Okay. Diamond, what do you got to say to Alicia? You always
Hi,
smiling at
Alicia.
Akeem. Come on.
Nice to meet you, Alicia. How long have you guys been friends?
We've been friends, I
Can you
think.
hear me? How long?
Sorry, 5 years.
4 or 5 years? And you guys met because you guys was working out?
Yeah, so we met at the gym. We were paired up because we both got in really bad car accidents. And so they were like, that's a great idea. We'll put them together. And literally from the first minute, we absolutely did not get along. We were bickering at each other. Like, how are you going to train me? How are you going to transform me? And he was like, don't worry. And he like literally kicked my ass. And from that point on, we've been best friends.
I'm sorry to hear that you guys got in a car accident. My apologies. Are you, how about you say?
We're both okay now.
Yes, that's a blessing. Are you dating someone right now?
I'm not dating anybody, no, but I'm in law school, so I don't have any free time.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What happened to Akeem?
I don't know, but what I can tell you is the comments seem to think that Alicia and Akeem have a history more so than friends. I have to ask it just because it's the obvious question everyone's going to have. And especially when they're telling that story, everyone's like, yo, this doesn't sound like a friend story. This sounds like how you meet someone you fall in love with and you know,
No, really?
That's, I mean, comments are going in. Passionately Fit saying Diamond doesn't believe her. You can tell. Diamond's face, oh my God, run from Blondie Becky.
I'm definitely Becky.
No, that's her name. That's her name.
So I think this is actually more fun because right now we got Diamond on 2 screens. Oh wait, there's Akeem. I was gonna have Kevin comment on what he thinks of this whole situation. And as always, you know the comments are gonna go in. I gotta read them. State your case like you always do, bro.
It's all good, man. Listen, I think personal trainers already get a bad rap. And
they do.
In this industry, in this time, in this everything, all you have is your name. And I'm not trying to sabotage that in any capacity. And the fact that we met in a professional manner and we're able to maintain a friendship inside and outside the gym just speaks volumes within itself. So if I'm brave enough to bring somebody that I messed around with out of all the people that I know, you know, I'm walking that fine line. Like I'm a daredevil. I'm crazy. This is someone who I've seen, 3 to 4 times a week for the past 5 years, and we've gotten really close. And that's a really true friend of mine. I want to see her in the best light. She wants the same for me. And I brought a woman on purpose because I feel like woman to woman, there's this energy, there's a conversation that you guys could probably have that I won't bring another guy to lie for me who will break the bro code. So you can ask her whatever. She'll be honest with you. She doesn't like everything.
What's really funny is more often than not, I've actually seen women act really inappropriate with Akeem at the gym. I've actually seen him being sexual harassed like probably more than 10 times. And he's always super professional and it's always with clients. And I'm like the next person up and I have to watch him manage that situation. So like more so than anything, like it's actually, I've never seen this happen the way I've seen it happen with Akeem. And he always handles himself with absolute grace.
As you've seen, Diamond, I get a certain kind of energy. I get this kind of energy all the time. You know, I got it from Ashley, who's Kevin's friend. You know, I got it. I get a little from everybody all the time. You know,
What you mean you got it from Ashley, Kevin's friend? What you mean?
Oh, you know, Ashley was throwing a little bit of shade. You know what I mean? And it's
okay.
It's all good. You know, it's just this energy that I get all the time, and I got to take with a smile, and it's all right. But I'm just used to it. So
I have a question. So does he always point the finger at other people, or does he like sometimes look at himself like maybe I am the problem or might have caused that problem?
I think that
Does he own up? Does he own up to his mistakes, should I say?
Yeah, I think he does. He's very honest with himself. Honestly, he is. He's always looking for ways to improve himself. I mean, he is a personal trainer, so obviously, improving himself physically is like #1 goal. But you know, he is somebody who's always trying to grow his business, who's always trying to improve himself personally. He's always checking in on himself. I mean, he has a podcast where he talks about like his introspective thoughts. It's called Gentler Man, and like, you know, I've known him for 5 years. I was completely shocked when I listened to it for the first time. I was like, this is a depth to this person I've actually never seen before. And he lays it bare for everyone to see every single week.
Okay. And then I just found out that he's in New York. How do you feel the distance relationship will work? Do you think he will put in a time, or does he have a lot of distractions at the gym?
Well, I'm not a believer in long distance relationships, me personally. Whether that means it would work for you guys is totally separate. I mean, it's real difficult. I've been there. So, you know, that's something that you guys would have to cross if that's what you decided. That would be my feedback. But I also think that, you know, again, if it's right, it's right. And Atlanta's not that far away from New York.
True.
I mean, this is the person that I feel like, just based on every episode we've had, we got to ask all the questions that we could think of, because Akeem is a hot topic in the comments, man. And, you know, it is what it is. Like, we got Sonia86 says, as a female best friend, is she ready to accept and respect any boundaries put in place, if any?
I mean, me, of course. I mean, firstly, we started out as client and trainer. And so we had, you know, a very professional relationship. And then what ended up happening is that just, you know, at the gym, we realized we had a lot in common, you know, with music. Akeem is like he has an incredible ear. He can imitate like almost anybody. So he started training me as different celebrities. He would train me as Jay-Z. He trained me as Kanye a couple times. And people in the gym would start coming up to us and trying to join our sessions. And I was like, okay, like, and it actually wasn't until later on that we started to get to know each other. Like, I met his family, he's met my family, and it's been really great.
Oh, wow.
So one last question for me. Why do you think Akeem came on the show? He seems like a very outgoing guy. Like you said, a lot of women, you know, throw that attention at him. You know, he's got a great personality. What do you think it is about Diamond that made him try to come on here to win her heart?
Good question, Joey.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, you know, Akeem is, I mean, firstly, whether you put good energy out into the world and people are hitting on you is one thing. I think we all know that happens unwanted all the time. So it happens to Akeem just like it happens to anybody else. But I also think that, you know, Akeem is somebody who's looking to settle down. Like, that's true. And he has been looking to do that for a really long time. And I think that, you know, if Diamond is someone that's interested in somebody who is very charismatic and graceful, but who's annoying and needy, then she'll love Akeem.
Well, hold on. Ashley S. Evans says, do you know about his past relationships?
Yeah, I've met past girlfriends before.
How many girlfriends are we talking?
I really, no, only 2. One who was a serious girlfriend, actually, who I really, really liked. We would catch up and get coffee, just the 2 of us, and I really, really liked her.
What went wrong in that relationship?
He was too needy.
Oh.
Akeem was too needy? No, that's honest.
Yep.
Akeem, how long did that relationship last for, bro?
A little less than a year. Like I told you guys yesterday, when I was getting slammed for the one night stand thing, I am not somebody who's just a one and done. Like, I love quality time. I like, you know, just spending some time and growing and doing things with the person that I'm with. You know what I mean? So that's why I said she'll call me needy. Like, I was be expressing to Alicia, like, last week I couldn't see her, or it's been so many days and we haven't seen each other and stuff like that. She's like, Akeem, bruh, you're needy. Calm down, relax. You know, so that's just who I am. That's one of my love languages, which is quality time.
Alicia, do you see them having a relationship together that can really work, Akeem and Diamond?
I think if they can get over long distance, which again, I think is really difficult, I definitely think so. I mean, I think Diamond seems really like she knows what she's looking for. And I think that Akeem is at a place in his life where he is ready to settle down. So if they're both aligned on that, then for sure.
We got Daniela says we need a Jay-Z impression. Come on. Let's see it. Come on.
Do it.
Yo, listen, Diamond, I'm going to throw up the rock one time for you, sweetheart. Because real quick, none of these dudes ain't got nothing on me, baby. So I've been here every day, been consistent. We could get that Moet, the Shanton, we could get it on, whatever you want to do, sweetheart.
Oh my God.
I done messed up my camera.
Throw your diamonds up.
Wow. Comments coming in. Wow.
Jump
Wow.
stage.
Wow.
I'm over here spitting out my drink.
Wow. Diamond, do you got any last questions?
You tell me. I just got to end it on. I had some, but I totally forgot. Like, that just threw me off.
I'll give you.
You got it, Akeem. You got it.
Appreciate you. Thank
You sure before we move on, you don't want to ask nothing else to Akeem or Alicia?
Who, me?
Yeah.
You know I have questions for days, but
Diamond, speak up, girl. Come on.
That Jay-Z little thing just threw me off real quick. I had it ready. I really did. Damn it. I'm just gonna have to let it go. I can't think of it right now. Because he said he has cheated on girls. Now, does he flirt with girls when he's out with his, like, because he's a trainer, and so I know he trains women. Is he very flirtatious when he's with women? I came in and asked you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, absolutely not. I mean, literally, no.
No? Okay.
You can't.
I don't know what.
I mean, like,
because they say you're a player, and you said that you like, you like women, whatever. So
you can't do that.
I just had to ask
he's
this.
really fun, and he is really nice, but he doesn't like cross boundaries.
I got you. And when you say needy, what do you mean by needy? How needy is he?
He wants to like see people. Well, so like, the girl who he was with that I knew, who I really liked, she had a very, very intense job, and she traveled a lot for that job. And Akeem was younger. This was about 4 years ago. And he really wanted to see her all the time, and he wanted it to be on when he was free. And she was really busy and had a really high-powered job. And I said to him, I was like, she can't be worrying about you being needy on the side, like worrying about when, like trying to always make it about your schedule when you have to accommodate her schedule. And, again, I think that, at the time in his life, he didn't fully understand what it was like to have such a challenging career. His career has grown so much since then. So now I think he understands a little more that, it's a bit more give and take and a little bit more compromise. And I think he's a little over that. But he was I understand he needs quality time, but when people are career oriented, their careers sometimes comes first, and you got to deal with that.
Perfect. Okay, thank you for that.
Before we go out, we got to end it on a good note because the comments are going in and they want a Kanye impression now.
Nah. Listen, y'all want a Kanye tomorrow? Vote for me tonight so we can do Kanye tomorrow.
Ooh.
Well, one last comment. I'm gonna read two from Joe Sage. She said,
one more question.
You got a question?
I do.
Go ahead.
Don't get offended. Alicia, I attracted to Akeem.
Pardon?
Don't get offended. Are you attracted to Akeem?
No, I'm not.
And what type of girls does he go for?
So his ideal girl is Princess Jasmine. I know that sounds super dumb, but he likes really feisty women with really long black hair, and if they have tigers, all the better. He'll settle for that, but that's his.
I got you. And Akeem, are you attracted to Alicia?
No.
Okay, I just had to ask.
Well, understandable. I'm glad you did. I'm glad we got that out the way. So there's no secrets.
All right. Well, Alicia, thank you for coming on. We appreciate it. We'll talk to you guys a little bit. Akeem, I love you, bro. Talk to you in a little bit.
Jay, come on, man. It's all love, baby. Thank you.
All love. All right, Diamond. We talked to everyone. After talking to Alicia, Akeem's best friend, what do you think? Where's your mind at with him now today?
I mean, she mentioned needy, so I just started now to think, like, I know my schedule is pretty busy. Mm-hmm. I don't have, like, I'm always, that we might conflict that only because, like, I am busy working and I know he's busy too. But, like, a good point, Carlos actually mentioned that you make time for what you want to make time for.
Right.
So I'm willing to make time back from him. And a long distance relationship might be a factor to consider, knowing that he needs to be in that person's face all the time.
Jessica 1124 said his friend is definitely into him. We both grilled them on if they had hooked up, if there's something there. I did, you did. You personally, what do you think?
I mean, I'm gonna take people for their word. I don't ever say like, oh, they're lying or whatever. If she said that they're not into each other, they're not into each other until proven guilty.
Right.
What do you think, Joey?
What do
What do you think?
I think I've been single and had a lot of friends who are girls, and that's being as honest as I could say that. And when I say friends who are girls, I've had hookups with people who have been friends in my time being single. But I'm also a dude who is always honest. Like if I have a past with someone, if anything's ever happened, if there was a flirtation, anything like that, I'll be straight up about that. I've also had friends that are girls that when you meet them, there's that attraction at first. And then it's like, nah, I just think you're dope. We're just better off as friends and nothing happens. So I like to take people at their word. I always break Akeem's balls. I always will. But, you know, if Akeem says nothing's ever happened, if Alicia says that, then I'm going to take them. I always give people the benefit of the doubt. Even though Ashley Evans says the vibes are so weird from Akeem, I think we just finally realized no matter what Akeem does, man, he's always going to be a hot topic.
Under the bus. He's always put under the bus.
It doesn't matter. So because of the technical difficulties tonight, Diamond, we are not going to be taking a commercial break. It is time for the hardest part of the episode. We are about to start the elimination ceremony where you got to let one person go. But as we learned from last night with Faraway Bae, based on how things progress during this live show, anything can happen. So it's time to bring all the guys back in.
Hi,
What's
guys.
up, boys?
What's up, Diamond? What's up?
Hey, Diamond.
What's going on?
We got 4 of you guys still here. It should have been 3, but Diamond was heartbroken last night. All of your friends came out, preached you guys to Diamond. Hopefully it helped her learn a little bit more. And what we got to do is how we always handle this. Diamond, you got to start with your top 2 that you want to make sure it doesn't stay too far away.
So tonight was very great. I'm so happy that I got a chance to meet all your best friends and family. It was an honor. So thank you for bringing them on. We got pretty deep, you know, we got pretty deep, and it was great to hear what everybody had to say. So I would like to start off with someone that I felt was like has always been genuinely there, has always been genuinely sweet, you know, comment to me, attended to my needs. So Jose, I don't want you to stay far away.
Damn.
All right, Diamond, I'm here.
Yo, Jose, bro, you got eliminated last night, got brought back from the dead, and you're the first person getting saved tonight, bro. Raul showed up for you, Jose. Damn.
That's my family, you know.
Yo, that's crazy. Akeem, bro, don't sweat over there. I see your face, man. Don't worry, bro. We're all in this together. Akeem's sweating. Everyone's smiling. Jose, I'm happy you're still here, bro. We got 3 more. Diamond, who are you going to keep?
Whew. Now this is the tough part. You know, talking to everyone was very honest, and I know that a lot of people were, you know, having you guys back. That's why you guys had them on. Wink, wink. But I definitely want to say someone that stood out for me, and I feel like they have like a genuine friendship. I would definitely have to say Kevin. I actually had great vibes. It seemed like you guys have a really good friendship. So I want to say, don't stay far away. Okay.
I'm right here.
Kevin, give me the tagline, bro. Come on. It's your tagline. What is
Joey,
it?
you already know what I'm going to say.
You
can't fake consistency.
Kevin always showing up, man. Kevin, congrats. You are safe. You've got another day. We're going to see you tomorrow. And now we come down to Akeem, Mr. Smooth, and Carlos with the smile. Now, before we go any further, Diamond, the comments are coming in. I'll read some of those out loud, but talk to me now.
Let's hear them.
People are saying yes.
Why I put them in the bottom too?
Someone said, in the words of Jay-Z, I got 99 problems, but Akeem ain't one. I mean, Heidi said, bye, Carlos. I mean, look it. I know you're feeling both of them, and that's why right now,
I do.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk positive and negative. What are you feeling?
This is what I really put you guys in the bottom two, only because, and neither one of you. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to make sure you guys can hear me.
It was cutting out a little bit, but it comes back in.
Okay, just making sure so you don't have to repeat myself. I'm about to give my heart out.
The comments are going, keep Carlos, Akeem, bye. I mean, go ahead. They're going in.
I know the comments. I know what the comments want, but this is it. This is the reason why I put you guys at the bottom two. One, because you guys are both for long distance, and neither one of you proved to me that you guys will be willing to work it out with me. Like there was some speculations with Carlos' answers. Like he said, when he finds the right girl, not when, Diamond, I'm willing to make that sacrifice with you. That's what I want to hear, like these are the type of words that I look for. Like, don't worry about the other females. If I'm the person for you, I want to hear you say, Diamond, I'm willing to make that sacrifice with you. Akeem, same thing. You're needy. You're homegirl, best friend, gym partner, AKA lawyer when you get in trouble. I'm just being funny, but she also mentioned that you're needy. And I know that in my situation, I do have a lot on my plate. At the same time, you make time for the things you want to make time for. So she never mentioned that. So that had me had some more speculations to why I feel that you should be in the bottom two. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to give the floor to you guys just to say, just give your comment of how I feel. Okay, I'm actually going to start with Carlos first.
Right. No, hey, look, you're 100% right. You are someone that, like I've said before, I feel that you have something that is very special. And I really want to dwell on that. But I can lie to you and be like, hey, I love you right now. I'm head over heels, because I'm not there yet. But that doesn't mean that we cannot get to that point, because, sometimes things are like little by little and they start growing and growing, especially in an environment like this. I think you're an amazing person. Everything that I've known about you so far, it just makes me want to get to know you even more and see that smile every night. So, this is me. I'm being honest and I'm telling you exactly what I feel.
Thank you, Carlos. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Akeem.
All right. Well, the first thing I'm going to say about you, Diamond, specifically, is one of my favorite sayings is like, how you do one thing is how you do everything. And you are very loyal, faithful, sweet, and it shows in the short time that we've met. As far as the whole long distance thing goes, I literally get my hair done in Atlanta as is. So traveling for me isn't that big of a deal. It's a very cheap flight. It's a quick train ride. I've been there. I know the area. And I also run my own business. I'm not tied to a company or location. I fortunately have a trade that I can do anywhere. And that's just talking about long term. But for right now, I make my own schedule. I have a personal relationship with all my clients, and that's very malleable. And they understand that I'm a human, and they understand that I have a life. So adapting is not an issue for me. And I'm just going to leave that at that, because I know it's pretty hard enough to make a decision as is. But thank you for the time that we've had already.
I mean, this is hard to see both of you guys in the bottom two, man. I'll tell you the truth, because I really do think you guys are awesome in different ways and have both been honest. But Diamond, you got a tough decision to make.
I do. And I hate that I'm here. I hate that I have to go. I kind of wish the signal would mess up right now, but I'm not going to what? Not. But I will say, and I guess my decision would just go based off how I truly feel and based off the connection that I made with both of them. So, gosh, this is so hard, Joey. Joey, you know me. I
know this is so hard. I guess before she makes her final decision, I got a question for both of you. Do any of you guys feel that you did not do all you wanted to do in your time here to prove to her that you should be the guy for her? Because if it was me in this position, I'm 0 to 100. I'm putting everything in. And if someone doesn't want me at the end of that, I'm like, you know what? There's nothing more I can do. If you get eliminated right now, are you going to walk away with any regret from this experience? Carlos, what do you think?
No regrets on my part, man. I am so honored to be here and to have the opportunity to meet you, Diamond. I have no regrets whatsoever. I feel like I'm someone that tells you what I feel, what I want, what is on my mind at all times, and that's that's what I have to give. If you decide to go eliminate me and go with the other guys, by all means, I really truly want to see you happy. So I'm not the one that regrets the decisions I made, because for good or for worse, you learn from your mistakes. This is who I am, and I'm always going to give you who I am. With that being said, the decision is yours, and I know it's going to be tough.
Carlos, you're so cute.
Good answer,
You're
Carlos.
so cute.
Carlos, I know Kevin is Mr. Consistent, man, but you've always been, a gentleman. Even last night when it was the bottom two and you said if, Jose gets picked, if that's what she wants and that's what's going to make her happy, that's the best thing for her. And I think that shows a lot about who you really are. Now, Akeem, how about you? Final statement, man. Do you feel like you did everything you could in your power? That if you walk away, there's no regrets about anything?
No, I think I would have a little bit of a regret. I do regret not selling myself more. In this room, there are professional actors. There are people who talk about themselves a lot, and I didn't really express every little thing about myself. I prefer my actions to speak louder. I prefer for someone to learn me rather than talking about myself. Like, Diamond doesn't know I can sing, doesn't know the Jay-Z impression. She doesn't know I run my own business. She doesn't know I broke the record at Equinox. She doesn't know the depths of my podcast and how I bare my soul every week. She doesn't know a lot of things about me, and I should have been showboating. I should have been talking more, but I took the beating every single day. I try to take the modest route and stuff like that. So if this is my last time, I'll take the last 30 seconds to say what I needed to say. And I think you got a lot of good dudes in here with good intentions. So.
Well, we got the comments saying from Super Duper RN, go with your gut, girl. Sean said your feelings are important. Trust your intuition. What I can tell you is this. I seen Diamond last night, and Diamond was truly frazzled, did not know what to do. She looks very at ease tonight. So let's bring Carlos and Akeem both on screen, because I feel like she kind of knows what she needs to do, especially hearing from both of them with how they feel from this experience. So Diamond, the floor is yours.
Okay, so what I want to say here is that both of you guys are amazing guys. On
my heart, I truly.
Nah, it's out. Hold on. Oh, this is the worst time for this. We can't have this. They're both on pins and needles. I know they're both sweating.
No elimination tonight.
God! It's no elimination. Just kidding. But from the bottom of my heart, to get back serious, from the bottom of my heart, I really think you guys are truly ultimate. I think you guys are genuine. I think you guys have beautiful souls, and it's both of you guys hold something that I want, and I am drawn to. Okay, so don't take it.
Oh God.
Joey,
I'm nervous. I'm sorry. I'm nervous. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm nervous.
Mute him. Somebody mute him. Back to my serious moment. This is very hard for me. Whatever that I do, I hope we maintain friends. I don't ever want to see you guys, not feeling like you're comfortable to talk to me or whatever. I'm always here. You can always hit me up when you're in Atlanta. Hit me up, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always going to have your back. And I feel like I truly make a strong connection with both of you all. I know I'm just rumbling, but I do just trying to think it out here, because it's really hard for me, guys. It's just so one of the hardest things I ever had to do. But I know this has to be done. I know it has to be done. And Carlos.
Listening.
I'm sorry. You have to stay far away. Okay.
I understand.
I'm sorry.
Okay. hey, I really want you to find what you're looking for, and I really want you to find that person. Hey, if it's not me, like you said, I'm always gonna be here to support you, and I hope that we can, build a friendship after this. But those three guys are great guys, and I really hope you make the best decision and find the love that you're looking for.
Just come on our 7:15. Still come on and talk to us. You know what I'm saying? Still come on and just say your wishes. Like, I don't ever want us to have that space. Like, I want us to always be friends and talk. Who knows?
Okay.
What if I don't even work out with them?
Hey, on my
I'll
end,
hit you up.
I'm 100%. I'll be here. After this is over, I would love to reach out to you. You can reach out to me. Keep in contact. I would love nothing more to get to know you better. Honestly.
Okay.
Everyone is commenting in. Carlos, no. Wow, no way. I haven't been able to say anything. Whoa. This is, wow. Damn. Yo. This is crazy. Yo, Carlos, man, I've backed you since day one. You did your thing, bro. I think that last answer you had, if you have no regrets, you showed up, you did your thing. That's the best way to go out if that's what Diamond feels. You've been a gentleman, and I think you won over the audience if you didn't win over Diamond in the end of everything. So much love to you, bro. Best of luck, and thank you so much for coming on the show.
Hey, it was my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for the opportunity to get to know you, Diamond. And I really wish the best of luck, to all of you guys. Made the best win, and always be honest to yourself, guys. Say what you feel and be honest to what you really want. And best of luck to everybody.
All right, buddy. We'll see you later. Thanks, Carlos. Man, Blondie Becky commented in, big mistake with a crying emoji. I mean, Diamond, we got to call it like it is. We always say it when it comes to Akeem. The people at home, the audience, they want him gone. They think he's full of it. They think he's playing. You believe in Akeem. You put him in the bottom two, I think, twice now, and you keep giving him another shot. What is it about Akeem that's letting you keep him in the game, man? Like, give me where your head's at with that.
I didn't make a mistake. I really do. Like, in back of my mind, I'm like, I hope I did not make a mistake with Carlos. I hope I did not make a mistake with Carlos. But the reason why I kept Akeem is because I feel like he's an underdog. I feel like everybody is just hating him. And to be perfectly honest with you, I've been there. I've been in Akeem. The world had always been against me. And I feel like people just, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Opportunity, a chance to prove myself to the world. And that's why I'm in this position as I am now. And I'm not talking about relationship-wise. I'm talking I've been told no. I've been told I'm this, I'm that, and this and that. But people really don't know who I really am. So when I look at Akeem, I see myself, like, people always been against me. And I feel like Akeem never just got that opportunity to prove himself. And that's me. I'm like, why people hate him? You don't even know him. And I feel like I've been in that situation from the show and from everything in my world, in my life. People always just hate me because of who, I don't know, it could be anything. It could be, I'm a woman, I'm light-skinned, I'm this, I'm that. So people always judge you. Sorry. People always judge you based off person. So that is why I'm giving Akeem the opportunity to prove himself to the world and show people, like, everybody's hating him, but you don't really know him. And I feel like I just see myself in Akeem in that situation.
I mean, I respect where your head's at, but in terms of always just keeping it real with you, with everything you had, in terms of always, you had Akeem and Carlos here with both of them, and it's really going to be a gamble from this point moving forward because you're giving Akeem the benefit of the doubt because you've been through things in your life, but that's a 50-50 chance that he cannot be the guy that you think he is. And you have someone like Carlos who's saying, this is who I am. I got no regrets. So as the elimination ceremony comes to an end, that's why I always tell you, I hope when you spend this next 24 hours thinking about it till we're back tomorrow, you feel good in what you did because, hey, man, I'm all for rooting for the underdogs too and giving people that benefit. But I just hope that it's really the way you hope it is and you're not disappointed with that.
I mean, but we still have 2 more days to see. So
I read people energy. You know what I'm saying? And so far, I don't have a bad vibe from Akeem, Carlos, or nobody, honestly. But when it has to come down to elimination, I feel like people are just hating on him, but really don't know him. So I feel like people should just listen and give him a chance before just being so quick to just say, oh, he's a player because he's cute. I got that all the time too. Oh, I'm so cute. Or I'm this. Oh, I must be this. Or I must be conceited. Or I must be a player. Like, listen to the person, what they really have to say before you judge on the outside.
Absolutely. And as we go into tomorrow, Diamond, I want you to keep in mind the same thing I always tell you. I'll tell you what the comments are saying. I'll tell you where the people's minds are at, but I don't want that to factor into your decision. I want this to be what you want for you. Because that's what this is all for. This is a show, it's all good fun, but you want to find someone you can really have a future with. So just remember that as we go into tomorrow, okay?
Thank you, Joey. You have been great and you've been guiding me so very well. So I thank you so very much.
You know I love you, honey. It's always all love. Now I gotta bring in the last three guys. All right, boys. It's been a crazy day. It's always crazy. I feel emotionally drained. Akeem, man, you look like you just got beat up on the street, man. You look tired over there.
I'm used to it, man. I mean, round for round, pound for pound, I'm here for it. You know what I mean? And we're fighters. It takes one to know one. You know what?
Absolutely, baby.
And
absolutely.
You know what I mean? The comments and everybody, it's cool because at the end of the day, the bigger picture here is done. So it's all good. I'm here for it. It's all good. It's all love. Every day is with a smile. And right now, Diamond, can we get a smile one time, please?
Always.
Thank you.
As we sit here left, Jose, Kevin, Mr. Consistency, Mr. Smooth, the King. You know I got to let you guys know about your challenge for tomorrow. So over the course of this last year, I would say something that has blown up and taken over the world has been TikTok. Whether you love it or you hate it, people are on TikTok, and there's been one thing that is really blown up from TikTok, and it's the dance challenges. And you know which one I'm talking about? I'm talking about the Savage Dance Challenge.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Is you guys got to recreate the Savage Dance channel. I hope you guys still got some tequila from last night. Knock back a couple shots. Get ready to do your thing. Oh, and they're already ready to go. Everyone's already got the tequila on hand because this gets everyone stressed. Raise a shot, you guys. Salute. Gin down. There you go.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Got to recreate the Savage Dance Challenge. And I want to remind you guys, you are not allowed to DM or talk on any other social media app besides the Faraway Bae community page. Drop your vlogs in there. I'm going to be in there. Diamond's going to be in there. You can see the exit testimonial from Carlos. We're going to be back for the same time tomorrow night. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for another episode of Faraway Bae. I'm your host, Joey Sasso. Have a great rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow.